Good morning, my lovelies, and welcome to a seed of encouragement. I got a word, and that word said, "The little foxes that spoil the one." That topic is from some Songs of Solomon. Then I have a story I want us to talk about, so we know about what the little foxes are. The little foxes in our life are what I call gossip, what I call unforgiveness, grudges, malice, comparisons, envy. That's what they are. The things that comes and steals away our promises, steals away our joy, steals away our happiness, steals away our worship and thankfulness to God. Okay, let's look at the story in Mark. We're gonna look at story in Mark, Mark 3, and in Mark 14. In Mark 3, Jesus went to the synagogues, and there was a man that his hand was withered, and one of his hands is shorter than the other hand. And Jesus wanted to heal the man. And they told the master, "You can't heal. This is on a Sunday. You're not supposed to heal on a Sunday. The law of Moses said we should rest on Sunday. We don't do any good work." And Jesus looked at them and he was wondering. And I told him, "What's better? Is it better to heal on a Sunday or do something bad on a Sunday?" And they keep on with what they are keeping on because they are all busy looking for where they can accuse Jesus so they can hang him, right? So Jesus went ahead and healed the man. Doesn't even allow what they are doing distract him from what he wanted to do. Just went ahead and got the man healed on that Sabbath day. Okay, let's flip over to the story in Mark 14. Jesus was in the house of a man called Simon the leper to dine with him. And then while Jesus was in the house, a woman came with an expensive perfume and break it at the head of Jesus, break at the feet of Jesus, worship Jesus, anoint Jesus, and uses her hair to wipe it down. And they were already whispering in between them in their heart, and everything was like, how can Jesus allow that be? Why would the woman waste such oil on him? They would have used the oil to sell it and take care of the poor among them. And why would Jesus be mingling with a woman like that? Does Jesus even know the sort of the woman, the wayward woman and all that? Why is he dealing with a woman like that? And Jesus told them to let the woman be to worship, that she has done a recommendable thing, that as far as life is, this thing she did will always be recorded, and we're going to talk about, and we're talking about it today. And they say the house of Simon the leper. We didn't read it all through. There wasn't any place recorded that leper, Simon the leper, received a miracle. No, he didn't even ask Jesus for a miracle. They were all more concerned with what Jesus is doing so they can find what to accuse him of. They are concerned with who Jesus is hanging with so they can find something to hang on him with. Are you like that? That the little foxes that come in and steal the joy in your marriage because you want things to be like what is happening in A house to happen in your house as house B. You want what is happening in business A to happen in your own business. You want what somebody wants. You too easy to be envious and easy to talk bad about people, to bring up their past. You have an issue, instead of you to sort your issue out, no, you're gonna blame it on somebody. You're gonna say it's because of somebody. You're gonna say this person doesn't want to help me, this person want to assist me. You gather your co-people. Mystery like has company, so you have flocks of people that you can always hang with them, and people can bring in somebody and talk down about that person, talk about their past, talk about everything, and then the only thing you people are not going to talk about is about the mercies and the grace and the beautiful thing that God is doing in the person's life. You're not going to talk about it. Yet you want to be like that person. You want to envy the grace on the person's life. But the person spending now worshiping God care not of what you say. The woman cared not less of what they're saying. She went with all she got and a very expensive oil and use it to clean on Jesus. Use it to anoint on Jesus. Use her hair to worship and tell him, Master, I appreciate you. Master, I love you. You are so good. You have healed me. You have restored me. You've given me life. You've told me who I am. Now I walk in my authority. They are there judging. Simon the leper didn't even ask God to give him a miracle. No, he was busy there. Took inside, how can just be dealing with people? But he just came into his house, just not even supposed to deal with lepers, but just even came into his house. You see? No, he's not going to see that part where Jesus came into his house. Jesus is not supposed to deal with leper in their law, but Jesus came That's why I love Jesus. He always go to the rejected. He always go to the broken. He always go to the ones that people say they can't amount to anything. Check all the saints that God used. Check all the people that God used. It's always the one that they say they can't amount to anything. It's the one they say they cannot be anything. It's who God picks, and that's why I love him so much. I don't know where you are. You are allowing the little foxes to steal your joy, steal your happiness, because you always want to be like who you're not. You, instead of you to sit down and worship God, acknowledge what God has done in your life. David said, if God helped me to kill the deer and kill the bear and kill the lion, then God is going to help me to kill this uncircumcised Philippians that is defying the army of God, and God gave him victory. The man in the church, when God said, stretch forth his hand, he stretched forth his hand because he had faith. He wasn't concerned with what those people are saying. He wasn't distracted with those people are saying. He wanted his miracle. He got his miracle because he had faith in God. He believed in God. It's not what you people are saying that is concerned. And I'm asking us today, are we allowing the little foxes that Solomon talked about to steal our vine? You're not going to water your plant. You're not going to water your flower. You're not going to fertilize it. You're not going to put everything, manure in it. And then when it doesn't grow up well, you envy your neighbors. But whereas you're not doing your work. You go to work instead of you to do your work diligently. The Bible says, whatever your hand finds to do it all diligently. Do it unto God. You're not going to do. Some of us are just sycophants. We just want to do good in front of people, but behind our back, we do all sort of. You want to be good in front of someone, behind their back, you do sort of. You forget that God sees. That's why God says, I don't care about the outer part of you. I care about the intent of your heart. God looks at the intent of your heart, the intent of why you're doing it, the intent of why you're even helping somebody, the intent of why you're still hanging with somebody. That's what God looks at, and that's what God's going to bless. What is your intent? You are allowing unforgiveness to rob you of the blessings of God? You allowing bitterness to rob you of the presence of God? Somebody offended, somebody annoyed you. Forgive them. We say our Lord's Prayer all the time. Forgive us oh Lord, forgive us and forgive those who trespass against us. Then you can't even forgive. What do you want God to do? We keep blaming somebody. Adam say, "Is the woman you gave me? She made me eat the fruit." The woman say, "Is the serpent that made me?" Who is gonna own up to what we did? Who? The Israelites, they were there in the wilderness, spending more than they're supposed to spend. They stayed there for 40 years instead of them to have moved over to other place. No, you know why? They were blaming each body, and that's why they keep perambulating the same cycle. You keep perambulating the same place, circulating in the same place. You can't even move on. Hanging with certain people, you people you're supposed to outgrow, but no, you hang with them because it's a comfortable place for you to sit at the table and mock someone, sit at the table and eat up someone, and tear somebody to pieces. And when you finish, you come out and you think life is gonna be good. No, your life is going to keep having around with darkness and smoke and everything, no growth, no blessing. Every time you look the way you look, because mystery love company. You're not going to separate yourself. No, because you always, some people just always like for people to be telling them sorry. No, they want to be the victim. They always play victim. You can never say you're victorious. God said he has not given you the spirit of timidity and fear, but yet when trouble comes, no, you run back to where you can sit down and complain and blame everybody instead of you to sit back and find solution, to look to your source. The woman went to God. She didn't care. She walked right into God and worshiped him. With the opportunity she has, she worshiped God. The opportunity you have to worship God, what are you using it to do? Are you using it to tear people down? Are you using it to worship God? The same good. Your mouth brings out evil, brings out good. What did you? You bless it one, you curse it one. What are you doing? You align the little foxes. Waste your time. Steal your time. Time to enjoy your marriage. No, you compare. Time to go to work and do the one that somebody wants to do the type of job you're doing. You have it, but you're not even appreciative. Somebody wants to have the life you have. You have it, but you're not appreciative. You just want somebody else. You talk about somebody else. See this woman. The Bible recorded that her story will continue to be shared. Simon the leper, we didn't hear anywhere that he received healing. The man His hand was straight. He was healed. In the midst of all those doubters, in the midst of all those saying something, he got healed. God is telling us today, child of God, enough of the distraction. Enough of the distraction. Focus your mind on what God say you are and be it and practice it and believe Him. Because He said He's not giving you the spirit of fear or timidity, but that of strong mind, of power. And rise up in that authority and walk in that authority and stop allowing the little foxes steal your wine. When you go out there, be good. I know you're a child of God. He made you in His own image. Walk in that authority. I love you. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Continue to watch my YouTube channel so you don't miss an update. Share with your friends. Somebody that is discouraged, share the video with him or with her. And let us keep encouraging one another till God come. Love you. Bye.